Element 4.3 Health and Safety Auditing. Health and safety auditing is a systematic and objective evaluation of an organization's health and safety management system. It involves a critical assessment of how well the organization plans for, implements, checks, and takes action to improve health and safety. The auditing process follows the plan, do, check, and act (PDCA) cycle, which is a continuous improvement framework. In this cycle, organizations plan their health and safety measures, implement them, check their effectiveness through audits, and take necessary actions for improvement. Health and safety auditing focuses on the scope and purpose of auditing management systems within an organization. Its primary goals are to verify compliance with established standards, ensure the presence of effective management arrangements, and assess the adequacy of risk control systems. Auditing serves as a vital tool to provide critical feedback on the organization's management system, identifying strengths and areas that require improvement. This information enables organizations to take appropriate follow-up actions, promoting a culture of safety and continuous improvement. Audits and inspections represent distinct methodologies for assessing and ensuring compliance within organizational frameworks. Audits, characterized by their extensive nature, involve a meticulous review and evaluation of processes, systems, and adherence to established standards. The primary goal of an audit is to verify that procedures meet specified criteria, necessitating a lengthy and resource-intensive process. Due to the depth of analysis required, audits are generally more expensive and demand a high level of competence from the individuals conducting them, often involving specialized skills and knowledge. On the other hand, inspections follow a simpler approach, focusing on the direct observation of a work environment to identify any visible deviations from prescribed standards. While inspections may include record checks, the emphasis remains on surface-level observations, making them quicker to complete and more cost-effective compared to audits. The competence required for inspections may be more basic, as the process centers around recognizing visible non-compliance, rather than conducting an exhaustive analysis. Ultimately, the choice between audits and inspections is made based on the specific objectives and requirements of the compliance assessment process. Health and safety auditing encompasses various types of audits, each designed to fulfill specific objectives in assessing and ensuring compliance within an organizational framework. A product audit involves a meticulous examination of a particular product or service, assessing its conformity to specified requirements and upholding quality and safety standards. Process audits focus on verifying that organizational processes operate within established limits, evaluating the adequacy and effectiveness of process controls outlined in procedures, work instructions, and training materials. This type of audit aims to identify any deviations or inefficiencies within the processes. System audits, on the other hand, provide a comprehensive evaluation of a management system's overall effectiveness, including its structure, processes, and performance in managing health and safety aspects. Together, these audits contribute to a holistic approach in identifying, assessing, and enhancing safety measures within an organization's health and safety management system. In the context of health and safety auditing, the relationship between a supplier, organization, and customer is a critical component of ensuring safety and quality standards. The supplier provides products or services to the organization, and the organization, in turn, supplies these to its customers. Health and safety auditing helps to assess and verify that the supplier's products or services meet the organization's safety and quality requirements. The auditing process plays a pivotal role in maintaining transparency and accountability throughout this supply chain. Within the realm of health and safety auditing, there are three distinct types of audits, with varying levels of independence and involvement. A first-party audit is an internal audit conducted by auditors who are employed by the organization itself. In contrast, a second-party audit is an external assessment carried out on a supplier by a customer, or by a contracted organization acting on the customer's behalf. A third-party audit, on the other hand, is conducted by an independent audit organization that is not part of the customer-supplier relationship, ensuring a lack of conflict of interest. Auditing involves distinct stages, starting with pre-audit steps that establish the groundwork for a successful audit. This includes defining the scope and area to be audited, selecting team members, setting clear protocols, and identifying the individuals who will be involved. Information gathering is a crucial part of this phase. During the audit, the process involves referencing relevant paperwork, conducting interviews, and directly observing operations to evaluate compliance and performance. Following the audit, the post-audit stage involves agreeing on the final report with management, issuing the report to stakeholders, and developing action plans to address any findings. Internal audits entail distinct stages, accompanied by a set of advantages and disadvantages. On the positive side, these audits are notably cost-effective and easier to coordinate than their external counterparts. Recommendations and actions resulting from internal audits tend to find greater acceptance and implementation due to the familiarity of the internal team with the organization. With an intimate understanding of the company's strengths and weaknesses, the internal team is well equipped to navigate the audit process. Additionally, their knowledge of existing precautions and hazards contributes to a more informed and context-specific assessment. Furthermore, internal audits often create an environment where employees may not feel threatened during interviews, fostering open communication. However, internal audits are not without challenges. The internal team may face pressures from management to expedite the process, potentially compromising the thoroughness of the audit. A lack of auditing experience or training among team members may impact the quality of the audit, and the increased workload associated with the additional responsibilities of the audit may affect their judgment. There is also the risk that the internal team may not be abreast of current legislation, potentially compromising the relevance and accuracy of audit findings. Furthermore, the influence of internal relationships and pressures within the organization could impact employees, potentially affecting the objectivity of the audit process. These nuanced considerations underscore the strategic decisions involved in choosing internal audits for health and safety management within an organization. External audits, integral to effective health and safety management, present both notable advantages and challenges. On the positive side, the independence and impartiality of external auditors ensure an unbiased evaluation of organizational performance. These auditors, possessing extensive experience across diverse work practices, bring valuable insights and a comprehensive perspective to the assessment process. Their impartiality is further reinforced by the freedom from internal inhibitions, allowing for candid evaluations that might not be achievable within the organization. One of the significant advantages lies in the potential of external audits to unveil solutions to persistent problems that internal efforts may have struggled to address effectively. However, external audits come with their set of challenges. Auditors may set targets that seem unrealistic for the organization, potentially creating implementation hurdles. The cost associated with external audits can be substantial, requiring financial resources that might strain the organization's budget. Additionally, the time-consuming nature of external audits can impact the operational efficiency of the organization during the auditing period. Perhaps most critically, employees may perceive external audits as more threatening compared to internal audits, potentially affecting morale and cooperation during the audit process. These considerations highlight the intricate decision-making process involved in choosing external audits for health and safety management within an organization. An audit action plan is a strategic approach to addressing nonconformities identified during an audit. Correcting nonconformities is prioritized based on the level of inherent risk and the strength of the existing system. First priority involves high inherent risk and a weak system in place, indicating an urgent need for corrective action. Second priority addresses high inherent risk with a robust system, highlighting the need to fine-tune even effective systems to mitigate risk. Third priority targets low inherent risk with a weak system, addressing vulnerabilities that may pose a future risk. Fourth priority focuses on low inherent risk and a strong system, requiring ongoing maintenance to sustain a culture of safety and compliance.